After an exhilarating season of the DAMBE Warriors League, it's come down to the DAMBE Warriors Superfight 3. It's been absolutely exhilarating what we are expecting here at the Velodrome, the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abuja. The fans are out. DAMBE Sport has come to stay. DAMBE Sport has come to be globalized. DAMBE Sport is modernized, but then still keeping the very cultural attitude of what DAMBE is all about. And we are excited to bring all of this action to you. Well, my name is Moses Praise at the Grey Boss, and I'm more than excited to bring you all of the action of the DAMBE Warriors Superfight 3. And it is a key one to look out for, as we have got 9 bouts on the card. 6 of those are promotional, and we've seen how all of these guys who have had an amazing season over time. We've got 3 international main cards on the bouts on the cards, and it promises to be some exciting moments. DAMBE became more modernized, if you want to put it that way, in 2017, when some group of lads decided what they need to do is make the sport more global, more appealing, more acceptable than it has been in Hausa, the northern area, northern part of Nigeria. And with that, the action continues as all of this rather obscure fighters now have some moments to share with themselves. As historic as this sport has been, it has become a mainstay, not just in the north, but then again, with how these guys have come together and decided, you know what, let's offer DAMBE Sport right here to Nigeria. It is an acceptable sport, and one we are looking out to become maybe an Olympic sport as we progress. Part of the MMA fight as it is, but most importantly, DAMBE fight has now become part of the sports festival in Nigeria. Well, moments to look out for, like I stated, 9 fights on the card coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been with me in the studio. He's been talking about it on Africa Sport On. But finally, it's down to what today has to offer. The fans, like I stated, are all over the place. Chidi is more than excited for this one. Chidi, I think it's all down to what is going to be happening right here in the sand pit. Exactly what went through your mind as regards, and the minds of those who you co-founded this with, as regards the sport, DAMBE?
It was goosebumps. Goosebumps. I mean, just seeing this, the lights, camera, and action. DAMBE has never looked this spectacular. And that's the whole idea. DAMBE is now going to, the format, the production format, the picture, the views, the crowd, the energy is going to enter a new phase, both economically, socially, and also for the fighters themselves. They've never fought with this kind of infrastructure before. And it's, as I said, it's goosebumps for us. It's goosebumps.
I will tell you one thing, the humidity does not bother nobody. No matter how hot it's going to get even hotter right here in the sand pit. And this man here must be very excited as to how all of this has started. What was in your mind from the very beginning in 2017 when you guys decided to make DAMBE Sport mainstream?
We never knew. I mean, it looked like a big vision in 2017, but it took steps for about 7 years that were torturous, that was problematic, we've been battling different impediments. To do a business in Nigeria is not easy. But now, at this level, it's like everything is coming together. The first night I saw this was 11 p.m. in Lagos. I was just watching a picture and I said, yes, this DAMBE, we're going to take it international. And here we are, 7 years later. And it's looking like it's coming together, and we cannot even wait to see the next step. We want to take it to UK for the next finals. We want to keep pushing ourselves to the very next level, season after season. This is the 3rd season. We have a Kanu to Vegas story. We started the first season in Kanu finals. Second finals was where? In Lagos, Muniokola Park. Now this is the 3rd finals. Who knows where next? But the excitement and the feeling and the goosebumps I get just looking at the crowd here, we're going to fill up, the people outside are even more than those inside. So we're going to fill up almost like a 7,000 capacity view of this event. And it's never been seen before, Moses.
Chidi knows what he's saying, and every time he comes in, his excitement is absolutely palpable when it comes to the sport of DAMBE. And you're wondering, this is a new sport I'm hearing about. It has been for hundreds of years, but finally becoming a much more modern sport, all down to how these guys have come together to make it exactly what it is. But here are a few slides back to exactly what the sport of DAMBE is about.
Welcome to DAMBE Warriors Superfight Season 3.
The crowd are loving the action so far as we see yet another pummel.
It's been an incredible journey with 18 of the best DAMBE fighters across the country, battling it out in 3 fierce divisions: lightweight, middleweight and heavyweight. The season kicked off in Katsina before moving to Niger, Kano, Nasarawa, and then culminating in Lagos, where our finalists in all three divisions emerged.
Jalin, Nasarawa, Japan has just been an Ali Cannon Bale, just been an Dogomes, and
in the lightweight division, Nasarawa is the surprise finalist, a newcomer to the league. His impressive performances in Lagos and Nasarawa propelled him here.
Nasarawa knocked down, whoa! Knocks down Altan Kudawa.
But standing in his way is none other than the reigning champion, Yarmage, who has already beaten Nasarawa this season. Will it be a repeat, or will the tables turn in this final showdown? In the middleweight division, we've got Shaban and Dogo Messi, two fighters with unfinished business. Shaban, last year's runner-up, is hungry for redemption after being knocked out by Ramadan in the previous season's final. Meanwhile, Dogo Messi has fought tooth and nail to reach this point. When they met earlier this season, it seemed Shaban had it in the bag, until Messi pulled a stunning comeback.
Punch there by Messi. 6 seconds. Oh my word, to the ground! What a punch by Dogo Messi!
Will Shaban settle the score, or will Messi pull off another upset? In the heavyweight division, Ali Kanin Bello faces destiny. Last season, he lost the title to Dogo Metakwasaran, but this time, he's already knocked Dogo out.
Whoa! Ali Kanin Bello just brought down the champion.
His opponent, Yansanda, is no pushover, a newcomer also to the league, but Yansanda has shown he's here for more than just the experience. He too has defeated Dogo, so the big question is, will Yansanda knock out Ali and take the crown, or will Ali finally claim the elusive heavyweight trophy? But that's not all. This season we've also welcomed international fighters from Poland and Russia, bringing even more grit and glory to the battlefield. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a spectacular night of Dambe? This is Dambe Warriors Superfight Season 3. Let the games begin.
You need to see how the crowds went agog, just seeing all of that action happening right here. A lot of punch-ups, punch-down, and some knockouts we are expecting here at the Velodrome, MK Abiola Stadium in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. Chidi's still with me on this one. And Chidi, let's quickly talk about what to expect as regards the rules of this particular sport. We know for a fact that there's a whole lot gathering in, so it's not just arbitrary. So take us through what some of these rules are.
So one thing you should look out for while watching it is the white circle. The leg is not meant to come out of that circle. You are meant to stay within that circle. So there's confrontation, and every round is 2 minutes, and then you're not meant to punch below the knee. You can use your leg above the knee, and not, of course not in the vitals, but so you kick and you use your hands, but only one dominant hand. If you use the second hand, -1 point. If you go out of the ring, -1 point. If you kick somebody while he's down, -1 point. So these are some of the rules that we've put in to make it more civil. And so you have 3 rounds, 2 minutes for each round, and that's what it is.
We hear there's always 1 minute for a break there. But let's talk about how you can earn points. We hear you can earn it via accumulating it. You can earn it via knockout. You want to earn it via technical knockout. You want to take us through that?
Yeah, so basically, the more punches you land and the more you defend, the more your points is on a scale of 10 to 9. So for each round, the winner takes 10 points and the second person takes 9 points. So, but if it's 10 to 9, if you have you go against the rules, you keep removing -1 points until you have the final score for the round. you know, and then it's added to the first, second, and third round to have a cumulative score. If there's a tie break, then everybody, we have what we call a bull, like a 30 seconds extra to see who can still get on top, you know, to have one more point over the other person.
Absolutely, and that's it right there on your screen. Like I stated, our first way of actually earning points is accumulating it. At the end of 3 rounds, when the warrior with the most points has accumulated the most points is declared the winner. For a knockout, of course, you know what that is. The minute you knock down your opponent, you have actually won this. Moving on with the technical knockout, this time around, it's a case where the referee will decide, and part of the decision is if he believes that one warrior is no longer able to defend himself. If a warrior is injured during the fight, it can be a technical knockout, the referee will rule it, or if the warrior willfully surrenders by signaling by raising one hand up. Let's quickly look at what the bout card is looking like, Chidi, very quickly. We've got 6 undercards coming through here. Promotional fights, they are as it is. Take us through exactly what to look out from that.
Okay, so what's going on is that we are recruiting for the next season. So the first 6 fights you're going to watch are going to be recruited. Like you see Django versus Dage, Sojan Kielu versus Kadara, and then BR versus Ali Kawoji. They are going to fight mostly in the lightweight, you know, to have 2 people who will now fight, who take over the last 2 from this season. So then you have White Mamba, who is Matheus, going after Yellow in the heavyweight, and then the Russian guy going after Shagan Mota in the heavyweight as well. Those 2, whoever wins is going to be promoted to the next round. Now you now have the main fight itself. There are 3 main fights. The lightweight fight, the middleweight fight, and the heavyweight fight. In the lightweight, you have Yaramage versus Nasarawa. Then in the middleweight, watch out for Shaban and Dogo Messi. That's going to be an absolute killer. Then you have Yasanda and Ali Kanimbello. Those 2 will go after to know who is the heavyweight champion of Dambe Warriors.
Amazing to look out for, no doubt. Chidi, I know you are as excited as all of the fans are right here. It's time for us to head off to our team of commentators. For English, Kolade Emmanuel, who will be handling that aspect. And of course, for the house, it is Abubakar Funtua. Action is about to start. Let's head off to the commentary table and see exactly what their thoughts are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Valley of the Vicious here at the Velodrome in the heart of the MKO Abiola International Stadium, Abuja, Nigeria, venue of the Superfight 03 of the DAMBE Warrior. The biggest, the baddest, and indeed the boldest of the traditional boxing extravaganza in Nigeria that you've ever seen before. I am OBX, the voice of choice that calms the noise. But here in this auditorium, there sure is going to be a lot of noise. In Nigeria, in Africa, and in the world, today we all will witness 10 fighters, 8 from Nigeria, 1 from Poland, 1 from Russia, fighting in different categories as we continue to our journey to find who will be the ultimate Dambe Warrior. The first fight in the lightweight division, fight 1. From the lighthouse of Gurumada, hailing from KB State, northern Nigeria, weighing at 64.7 kilograms. Let's give it up for Shako Django.
Bakada lala. Adamu bagwan dage damba na farko da shi da shagon jango qualifying zikiri ne. Bakada Adamu bagwan dage da shagon jango da Allah a cigaba da waka. A cigaba da waka, a cigaba da waka hauta.
All right, we have our first fighter now introduced, Shagon Django of House Gurumada. Adam Funtua, what do you think about this fighter that we're looking at?
Yeah, this is a very rivalry, and from the House of Gurumada and the House of Jamis, you know, it's not going to be easy, and it's always tough for them. And as you know, this promotional, both of them are fighting, are struggling to get in. Therefore, I don't think this is easy for both of them. Most especially when you look at Bahagan Dege is a warrior from his own group, that is from the house of Kudu. So I don't think it's going to be easy for Shagon Django this time around.
All right, we just heard from Adam Funtua. Of course, his opponent will be introduced very soon. Shagon Django from House Kurumada. And we see him looking very lanky, weighs 64.5 kg. We're about to see exactly what he is about. You can see him now gyrating with the drummers, getting the energy in the velodrome up to the highest. This is our first bout of today's super fight. We'll be having 8 others. If you were to predict, do you think he's going to get to the 3rd round? If you were to predict, Adam, do you think he was going to get to the 3rd round?
Yes, I can say yes, because both of them, like I said, they're all hungry. Yeah. They're all hungry. And one has been fighting from the house of, let us say, in the southern Nigeria. Yeah. One has been fighting from the northern Nigeria. And both sides are claiming to be the best. So everybody is here to show his professionalism here on the day. So I think it will get to the 3rd round.
All right, we'll be seeing exactly what's going on. Shagon Django in the ring right about now as we wait for the announcer to introduce our second fighter.
And his opponents from the lighthouse of Kudu, all the way from the ancient city of Kano, weighing 60.7 kilograms. Let's make way for Bahagon Dage.
Our second fighter coming out now. All right, a bit of mix-up now. This is actually Shagon Django. It's been...
This is Shagon Django from the house of
yes, from House Kurumada. There's a bit of a mix-up. Bahagon Dage was who we saw earlier. Shagon Django, the one from
and just like I said, there have been this argument from southern Nigeria and the northern Nigeria who are the best fighters. That's why being them from the north, but they choose to fight from different sides. Some are fighting from Ibadan, Lagos, while this is from Kano, Katsina, and so. But today, the time will tell. I don't know.
We're about to find out exactly if it's in the north or if it's in the south.
Exactly.
We have Bahagon Dage up against Shagon Django.
Each fight is for 3 rounds. And the fighter that accumulates the highest number of points after 3 rounds becomes the winner of this category. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the lightweight division of the DAMBE Warrior.
Yanzu za a fara DAMBE WARRIORS tsakanin Adamu Bahagon Dage da shi da Shagon Django.
And right now,
Queen,
the referee
round 1
into the ring. Our referee is Mr. Ali.
Adamu Bahagon Dage Bakude daga hannunka Adamu.
Our referee today is Mr. Femi. You can see him in the middle as Bahagon Dage gives salute to the crowd.
Shagon Django.
Still also giving salute to his fans.
We're about to get on the way. Bahagon Dage up against Django, and here we go. You can see Dage with an early lunge against his opponent, and Shagon Django still standing. Django in the headlock now of his opponent, Dage. Exactly what we thought would be here.
They're both hungry.
They're both hungry for this. Bahagan Dage now exactly looking like the fighter that we thought he would be. The lightweight division. And of course, you can see Bahagan Dage trying to get into the rhythm. Shagon Django on the left in the brown and Bahagan Dage in the red. As you can see, a lunge there again by Dage. Unable to catch his opponent exactly where he is, but wonderful right hook there, pushes, but he doesn't fall to the ground. You can hear a bit of cheers from the crowd now here at the Velodrome as Bahagan Dage continues to find just an opportunity to take down his opponent. But it is not fighting, it is a straight arm to the face there. Shagon Django. As the referee separates them, they're both now locked in, eyes looking deadly. Bahagan Dage moving away from the opponent as we see him take a stance. Bahagan Dage now is doing trying to get back into the game, but it's all about Django right now. Shagon Django, but that is the end of round one. What can you say to that round one that we just witnessed?
Just like as we predicted, they're both hungry for the fight, as you can see, and they proved to the audience that they're really hungry. And there's two different styles of fighting, as you can see, adopted by Dage and Django. So he always attacks while Dage is waiting for him to react. So as you can see, we can't say who's good. We can't conclude yet.
Just about yet. We can't conclude, but let's see what will happen in round two. We just saw Bahagan Dage take instruction from his coach, and Shagon as well taking the same sort of instruction as we wait for round two. Our referee, Mr. Femi, in the middle of the ring now, calling both fighters to get back in the ring as we prepare for round two. Shagon Django up against Bahagan Dage in the first bout. And off we go. Django in the brown and Dage in red. Dage moved expertly out of the way, trying to move out of the way before Dage. We can see a lot of energy now from Shagon Django. Shagon Django with a wonderful jab to the straight jab to the face. The referee comes in the middle to separate the fight. As you can see, the energy in the Velodrome getting antsy. Shagon Django now has to be careful.
And obviously, Shagon Django is looking for knockout, while Bahagan Dage is just after the point. As you can see,
after the knockout.
Yes, right.
Wonderful.
Shagon Django is after the knockout. After knockout.
Looking for the knockout, but Dage still keeps building up slowly. Left jab there from Dage. Falls to the ground, oh my word. We've just seen Bahagan Dage now fall to the ground, but still quickly got back to his feet. It's all about who wants it more now.
Exactly.
That was interesting because Bahagan Dage just fell. Shagon Django, who still looks a bit dazed at the moment, but we can see
both of them appear to be exhausted, but they're still trying their best to win the fight.
It's just the second round, and they're the first fighters, but they seem to be exhausted. Bahagan Dage hit that left hook beautifully, just to destabilize Shagon Django. Shagon Django, we can see him panting now as the rain the bell goes for the end of round 2. Adam, what exactly happened at the end of round 2 there?
Like I said, they are on different missions, though all their mission is to win the fight, but they want to use it by 2 ways. He wants to use it, but Hagon wants to use it by points. That is what he's proving. Why Django wants to use by knockout. That's why he's always attacking. While Hagon is patiently waiting for him to come, so he attacks back.
So whether it's the points, whether it's the knockouts, we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah.
With the way it looks currently, Shagon Django seems to be a little bit destabilized, but we can see Bahagon Dagi taking instructions now from his referee. Whether it's the points, it's now up to round 3 to see exactly who goes home, the promoted Dambe Warrior into season 4. And the bell goes for round 3 now. Shagon Django on the right and Bahagon Dagi on your left. Both fighters have to be very wary of exactly what they're trying to do. The strategy to be applied here needs to be one that is intentional. We're yet to see any action in this round 3. Maybe both of them are now wary of exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, and
maybe fatigue is setting in.
And I guess they were told by their coaches that they have to be very careful. That is the final stage. So yes, any mistake can land them
in trouble.
Probably, exactly.
Bahagon Dagi expectantly weaving Shagon Django's attacks. Dagi very much locked in right about now as he lunges with the left hand, but Django still standing strong there. A grapple on each other as you hear the coach of Dagi screaming. Shagon Django again advancing on his opponent, but nothing doing. We have 30 seconds left in the round 3. Fatigue starting to set in, but both fighters are still very much on their feet. You can get the crowd now getting excited. 10 seconds left in this round 3. And you can look, the mouth of Shagon Django now bleeding as Bahagon Dagi still standing strong. A lot of blood now coming out from Shagon Django. What a match.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, the judges have compiled the score. And what we have is for Shagon 86 points and for Dagi 86 points. So the decision is that they will go 1 more round to determine who will be the lightweight champion for the Dambe Warrior.
All right, we've just heard from the ring announcer. It's been a draw so far, and they're going to go 1 more round. Shagon Django up against Bahagon Dagi. And now we are looking at the drummers here in the Velodrome as we await some of the action from the last fight we just saw. What a wonderful jab there to the face by Dogon Shango. You can see him there with a bloodied nose, but still continuing. This is the action that you expect from Dambe Warriors as both fighters now get ready to go again for the death match. They're going for the death match in 1 more round, as it was a draw. 1 more round. Adam, who's your money on for this last round? Is it Dogon? Is it Shagon Django, or is it Bahagon Dagi?
I can actually not risk it. I cannot risk it. But if Shagon Django insisting on his mission to get knocked out, I don't think he's going to win. So he has to try and get some points. So not necessarily knockout as he's determined to be.
As you've just heard from Adam, he has to go for the points. And we've just heard the bell go for the death match. So one extra round here at the Velodrome, the Superfight 03. Dogon Shagon Django up against Bahagan Dagi. Both fighters now have to be very, very wary.
Abuja, DAMBE WARRIORS,
Yet to make any
championship.
It is obvious
The wins are wins.
Django has taken advice from his coach.
exactly.
He's no longer after the knockout.
Shagon
You have
Dagi
finished.
has to be very careful, but Bahagan Dagi starts the round more aggressive as they both grapple. The referee comes to separate and resets the match. Bahagan Dagi now very, very concentrated. Little or no action yet as we await for the first strike comes from us. We now see Shagon Django advancing. Maybe he's still looking for that knockout, maybe not. He's just trying to accumulate the points. "26 seconds left in this final round. Bahagan Dagi now moving away, trying to evade every possible attack from Shagon Django. Shagon Django looks well spent, looks very tired, but he's still in the middle of the game.
I don't think there will be any other punch.
No more punches as we saw in the first 3 rounds. We can still see some of our audience members trooping in as we look at the replay. Wonderful jab there by Shagon Django, but his opponent, oh, what a punch there by Bahagan Dagi. As we look again, Shagon Django had to resort to grappling because Bahagan Dagi was well prepared and met his match. And yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges are computing the results, and very soon we will know the winner for the first lightweight division fight between Shagon Django and Bahagan Dagi. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner out of 4 rounds of competitive fighting. Your winner for the first lightweight division fight. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give it up from the lighthouse of Kudu, all the way from the ancient city of Kano, Bahagan Dagi.
Rana za ta faɗo wajen zaki ta yana asar ta garza sababi ya rutsa da Shagon Django.
Having the knockout which led into this problem, and that is if you can observe his style of fight, practice is using is not after points, and he's just after the knockout. Why I'm saying that because he's just punching the ribs and the chest. With the all the fighters, the DAMBE fighters believe that is the knockout point instead of going to the point where they will have points, because not that point of points.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is also in the lightweight division. Introducing first from the house of Gurumada, all the way from the Liberty State of Kaduna, weighing 60 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, Let's make welcome Shagon Sojan Kielo.
Atabawa Shagon Sojan Kielo. Shagon Sojan Duka gobe an tarshi ka saba kan ba albine tawai galalan tazo fa ai galalan tazo zaki
drummers getting his energy up.
Mai gaja mai international da makaranta kaga hanya ba dawo
Shagon Sojan Kielo
hanya
the Liberty States of Kaduna.
in kwana ka kai ka falata da za mu ga akwai jamawa a gidan nan
And his opponents, all the way from the house of Jamus, straight from Nasarawa State, weighing in at 56 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Kadana.
Dalla ta ba masa Kadana nam. Shagon dan bunza, sannan na autan dan bunza. Autan dan bunza ya yi garkuwa ya huta kana ganin damben fa. Jamus ba ta kasau, fada ko dambe ko kafa katako, an tar ko a kwana bayan kanta. Jamus ce fa, inda game da halakar dambe ko ga halakar ilimi, an tar ba a wasa gwani a arewa. Har ƙasa ta naɗe ejan zaki, galma uwar ruhi ko ba ku son mutum ba. Aminu da auta na gode. Bagada saulala. Kadara autar nan bunza. Jamus daga hannunka kadara autar nan bunza. Shagon Sojan Kielo. Gurmada daga hannunka.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second time for Sojan Kielo trying to get into Dambe Warriors.
Dambe Warriors, the second time for him. We'll see, wow, a lot of energy now. Sojan Kielo coming in here with exactly what we expected from someone who's trying for the second time.
Exactly.
Kadara in the blue trunk and Sojan Kielo in the brown. Exciting stuff from Sojan Kielo as Kadara stands up from that heavy punch. Kadara now getting back into the groove. Grapple there from both players as we see Kadara get back his groove. Sojan Kielo still finding a way to destabilize his opponent. The referee is set. Uppercut there from Sojan Kielo. He must really want to get into Dambe Warriors this season. But a nice block there from Kadara. Just pummel after pummel now. We can see Shagon giving Kadara, who seems a bit dazed, a bit destabilized, but still on his feet. 45 seconds left on the clock now. Kadara lunging a nice jab there. Evades the uppercut from Sojan Kielo. For somebody who started with a lot of energy now, Sojan Kielo is starting to calm down.
Bringing him down by style of fighting.
But he has him in the headlock. The crowd enjoying exactly what they're seeing right now. Wonderful jab there by Kadara.
What a punch.
Both of them now fighting for stamina. As we see Kadara still continuing. Looking for just that final hit, but they are saved by the bell. The energy in the Velodrome is absolutely electric. Right about now we can see everybody on their feet trying to get in on the action. Sojan Kilu versus Kadara. You can see Kadara now taking advice from his coach. What do you think of that, Adam?
I can categorically tell you that Guru Mata entirely, in general, Guru Mata are up to knockout in every fight. So you see the style of fight they adopt, I think they need to adjust. So Dambe Warrior is different from other Dambe.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Sojan Kilu is from Guru Mata, Shagon Jango is from Guru Mata. As you can look at their style of fighting, the tactics they use the same tactics. While the Jamus and Kudu, they understand that all we need is points. You cannot get knockout, you can get points double. But most of the Guru Mata, I think they want the knockout. So I can't call it greedy. They want to have both. They want to have the money for knockout, and they also want to get into the league.
With what we saw in our first bouts, maybe knockout might not be the way to go, but we are on the way for the second round. Sojan Kilu up against Kadara. And at the end of that first round, we saw them really battling their wits out till they were both tired. It was a match of strength and stamina. Second round provides yet another opportunity for them to go again. Straight jab, wonderful uppercut there by Sojan, but unfortunately doesn't connect.
Another one.
You can see Kadara locks in and throws all of himself towards his opponent, but if he doesn't get it in, Sojan Kilu has the opportunity to give that uppercut. We haven't seen the uppercut connect yet, but you can see Sojan Kilu hitting those body shots after body shots, still looking for the uppercut, and that is the coach of Sojan Kilu. I beg your pardon, the coach of Kadara yelling out instructions now. Both of the fighters.
I can say Kadara has sacrificed the second round for Sojan Kilu, while Sojan Kilu sacrificed the fourth round for Kadara.
Okay, we'll see which sacrifice works. Now it's a battle. It's a battle of wits, of effort, of stamina. And that's what Dambe Warriors is really about. Connecting jab there by Kadara. Must be getting all the points.
Second of again.
Yes, yet again. You can see Sojan Kilu dangling, but still coming back, and again saved by the bell. Kadara really just has that type of stamina that you think he's about to fall, but he's just there. You can see him now out of his wits, but Sojan Kilu also very strong, taking instruction. Kadara went all the way in the second round. What would be the strategy in the third round, Adam?
Yeah, as you can all see that they are being cautioned by their coaches. Just like you all know that this is the last round, and they will be told that there's probability for them to go to be out of the league. The fact that they are not in already.
They are not in yet.
They are not in yet. So Kadara, there is tendency for Kadara to take Sojan out of the game.
Exactly. Let's see what happens in round 3. Kadara getting back his mouth guard. And off we go for round 3. Kadara up against Sojan Kilu for a place in Dambe Warriors next season. Both fighters now very much locked in. Kadara with a right fist. Sojan Kilu also fighting with his right fist. They're going for the uppercuts, but they're both missing. A grapple there, but is being separated by the referee. Our referee, Mr. Femi, very experienced seen years and years of Dambe. Sojan Kilu has a particular strategy where he leans into his arm just to erase the amount of action that can be going to him. Kadara very much locked in, tries again to launch something, but I don't know if he's baiting his opponent into that right side jab.
Yeah.
What do you think about that strategy?
Yeah,
you can see him just
that's
always
bad.
bending.
Like he wants to get in so that when he knocks out, when he punches him, then he get that advantage, take that advantage. He knows his limit.
Well,
So
he
he stands that,
counterattacks.
yeah, no, so he's calculating his limit, his punches, so he knows his limit. So he knows exactly when to strike back.
To know exactly when to strike back, but we can see Sojan Kilu now with those uppercuts.
Yeah.
Both fighters now standing on their last batteries, their last lives. You can see them, the action reducing. And that is the end of round 3. The second fight in the lightweight division now. We await the judges to give us the results. The Warriors, as we see the replay there. Kadara doing his best to hold on to his opponent. You see what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
He leans into his right arm and...
In addition, there are certain parts where a fighter prepares to be punched on. So Kadara, as he start, when he covers his face, or cover a certain part of his body, that's the side of the body that he's protecting. He doesn't want it. So he doesn't care wherever he punches. So apart from that side that he's covering. So every fighter has that mentality.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner after 3 rounds in the second lightweight division match. Your winner is, let's make some noise for all the way from the house of Jamus, straight from Nasarawa State, Kadara.
Second lightweight promotional fight. You can see the energy in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is for the middleweight division. Introducing first, all the way from the house of Gurumada, weighing in at 72 kilograms, a beast of a warrior, all the way from Kebbi State. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Autan Yari Biar.
I'm not sure I can get his name pronounced properly. Autan Yari.
Exactly.
Yeah, I tried. Biar weighs 72.4 kg, stands at 1.5 meters. And of course is ready to go. You can see him revving up himself with the dancers at his customary in Dambe Warriors.
The king of Dambe drummers.
The king of Dambe drummers.
Yeah, that's outside there. So all the fighters are coming to observe their gari. That's the greetings, the salutes.
Dambe is a very, very customary sport.
And his opponent, also from the house of Gurumada, weighing in at 73 kilograms, all the way from the city of Commerce, Kanu. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Bahagon Ali Kawaji.
Also from house Gurumada, Bahagan Ali Kawoji, weighs 73.5 kg, stands at 1.5 meters and is ready to go. Now we can see our second fighter stepping into the ring. You can see both fighters now saluting the crowd. And off we go. Yarbir versus Ali Kawoji. Altan Yarbir, both from House Gurumada. Wonderful jab there in the beginning, and starting with a lot of energy. Yarbir with a kick even. Interesting tactic. I don't think these two, they are going for it.
I've told you, that's going to be a knockout.
It's going to be a knockout. It's looking very likely.
That's right. The alternative beard, they're all from the same house of Gurumada.
Both from the same house, but not smiling at all with each other, as we see a lot of energetic punches now from both of these fighters. Yarbir straight into action. Kawoji has to be very wary of his opponents. We have 57 seconds left on the clock. Both of them wearing the same trunks, but Yarbir on your left and Bahagan Ali Kawoji on the right. You see with the grain mouth guard. You see some of the fans discussing strategy, discussing. This is something that is not exactly a custom in Dambe. Fighters of the same house going up against each other, but in Dambe Warriors League, you know, it's a league system, so they have to at some point meet with each other, and that's exactly what's going on here. What do you think of Ali Kawoji's strategy so far, Adam?
So we can say the fight is only to be enjoyed by two parties.
Okay.
Which is, let me say, Jamus and Kudu. So Gurumada are just watching the fight. Not because they're not.
They're not enjoying it.
Yeah, they're not enjoying it.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well,
and they have to bear it because it usually happens. So but at times there's what they call merger in that way, where two houses, two groups of houses, they come together and the golden doctor, so they'll come up against a particular house. So I believe Kudu is not also enjoying this fight because Kudu and Gurumada are kind of friends in the field.
Interesting. Kudu and Gurumada kind of friends, but they'll be at least happy to see that one Gurumada fighter is leaving the possibility of getting into Dambe Warriors. Round 2 is on the way. Ali Kawoji up against Yarbir. Kawoji on your left and Yarbir on your right. We're going to see the same as we saw in the first round, or is there going to be something different? You can see the fans watching expectantly. Yarbir has shown that he's very good with his feet, and if there's going to be a knockout, maybe it might come via his feet. Straight jab there from Ali Kawoji. Yarbir is still standing on his feet as he advances now, and here we go, bump to the ground. Ali Kawoji stands back to his feet. Not enough to get him down. But Yarbir has shown exactly what he's made of. I mean, and in the middleweight category, of course, we had the likes of Shaban, the likes of Ramadan. If Yarbir does enter the Dambe Warriors, he'll be going up against those type of people. Shaban
he's ready.
Looks like he's ready, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yarbir contesting now.
He's actually hungrier than
Kawoji
in the house of Gurumad on normal fight.
Yeah.
So I'm even surprised why, for the first place, I saw him on the ground.
Well, at least he's back on his feet. He has 22 seconds left in this round to make something for himself. Unless he's going to make Adam's prediction come through and be knocked out. The referee resets the match. And that is the end of round 2. We're looking at some of the action now in the replay. Yarbir, you can see the moment where he hit him hard. Ali Kawoji, a bit dazed by that. Look at that now. It took a lot for him to get back on his feet.
Let me not give up. Let me not give in. But I can say this is supposed to be the knockout I was expecting.
No, you have to be strong and be courageous in your prediction. If that knockout is happening, we have to see it.
Yeah.
Altan Yarbir up against Bahagan Ali Kawoji. We've seen 2 rounds already as we await just about the last round. Yarbir is still full of energy. Kawoji, I don't know what strategy he is taking, but seems to be working for him so far. Yarbir connects another jab. Yarbir really is the one that's advancing, and Ali Kawoji is just moving out of the way. Saved by the referee yet again. See Ali Kawoji just about hanging on. Fatigue getting to them.
I can see that the fans are saying that the fight is becoming something else. Yeah, not the way it started. There should be a knockout, but it's right now. Fully knowing who are in the ring.
A bit of taunting there by Yarbir. You can see him flexing his chest muscles. But yes, we are still expecting our first knockout of the day, and that should have been it in round 2. But we'll see how it turns out. Yarbir is still dancing in the ring, trying to get the best out of his opponents. 18 seconds left on the clock.
And that would be a knockout. That's what's supposed to be the knockout.
Anything can happen in 10 seconds. Okay, they are not moving, so maybe.
Yeah. And they look exhausted.
They look exhausted. Really. And that is the end of round 3. Ali Kanin Belo.
Ali Kawoji. And I'll take Edbeard.
Yes.
And all from the house of Gurumada, pardon.
We're getting too excited, Adam. That's what it is. We can't wait for our main events. In case you're just tuning in, it's still the Dambe Warriors Superfight. We're just looking at replay now from our first middleweight.
I usually there's something with the Dambe fight. Once he lost the first, the second, so give up in the second. So that's why they usually see them hungry at the beginning, knockout. But when it comes to second or third round, they will give up. Which I don't think it's right.
Yes.
Just like you say, in 9 seconds, 1 second, anything can happen. So I don't think they believe in that. So when this first round, they didn't get it right. Second round, you see, it appear that to them that you see that I cannot get it.
they put all their energy in the first round.
Or second round. Exactly.
Yeah, we saw Ali.
And so, and also, the tactics they use, they have about 4 or 3 tactics. When they exhausted all the tactics they have, they couldn't get what they want, so they give up.
Have to have a winner.
Allah ya ji kan Umar Musa yar Adwa, Allah ya ji kan yar Adwa duk sun cika asuwa sun koma kamar ba mu zamu da duniya ga da su ba sannu ba abu habu dan sarki sannu ba abu habu dan sarki dan matawalle ji kan matawalle Allah ya ji kan Alhaji ya dada Allah ya ji kan Alhaji ya dada sannu baban mama na ta yaya ka lafiya bale kaka da yaƙi ina ni ka samun kurciya ko so abi a hankali a saurara ɗauku halin na taka lafiya garba a saurara
Of 86 points to 85 points, we have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up all the way from the house of Gurumada, your winner, Autanya Bia.
And we have just witnessed our first middleweight promoted fighter, Autan Yarbir. And you can see the sportsmanship in Dambe Warriors. Both of the fighters are still hugging each other. Autan Yarbir has just been announced as the winner with unanimous decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is also in the middleweight division. Introducing first, all the way from the house of Kudu, weighing in at 70 kilograms, all the way from Kaduna City. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Rabbe Bahagon Ebole.
Our first fighter in the next round, Rabbe Bahagon Ebola from House Kudu. Weighs 70 kg, and of course has to pay respects to the legendary musician.
And also listening to all the advices. And the interesting thing is the song is just ordinary, it's not an ordinary song. There's full of advice, wisdom in the song. That's why you see they will listen to the singer telling them about their opponents. Okay. So how prepared they'll be, how ready they should be. Despite the fact that he also knows his opponent, but he also listens to the singer. Being the singer knows the fighter much better.
All right. You've just heard from Adam there exactly why they need to do what they're just doing. The announcer now.
Moment. Also flying the banner of the house of Kurumada. He hails from Niger State. Ladies and gentlemen, with 70 kilograms, let's make welcome Bahagon Ali Kansile, the senior.
Bahagon Ali Kansila Senior, now announced as the opponent, weighs 70 kg, stands at 1.5 meters. Bahagon Ali Kansila. There's already an Ali Kansila, I guess that is junior, because this one is senior.
Na bincika bangaren jamawa, na bincika a kudawa, wai kai misa ba su haye maka fili. Tahiya ka kai bakin nuhi yana mai sheka, na kashe an kare na sanata tawa. Yaƙi sai da makani gurna.
Shagwai bola, Bakude daga hannun Karabe. Bahagon Ali Kansila babba daga hannun Gulmala.
Our referee, Mr. Femi, getting ready now to usher these fighters in. And here we go.
Bahagon Ali Kansila Senior. We have two Bahagon Ali Kansila. This is the Bahagon Ali Kansila Senior from the house of Gurumada. And I wish he's not going to adapt to Gurumada's fight, style of fight, the tactics they use.
Because he hasn't worked so far.
Yeah, and Rabe was once contestant in DAMBE Warriors League.
Wonderful jab there by Kansila, connecting with Ebola, who's out of his weight now. Ebola is in trouble all over the place. The fans are expecting the knockout. We can see Ebola falling to the ground, trying to find his way around things, but Bahagon Ali Kansila.
Ali Kansila said it's not going to be a knockout.
He's not getting down. Still gets back up. And just about now, there should be a knockout. Bahagon Ebola, bleeding now from the mouth, still gets back up. A lot dazed right now, but still wants to continue. And I think the match should be ended at this point. Ali Kansila revving up the crowd as we see Bahagon Ebola on the ground. Adam, you were right.
Yeah,
the knockout is here.
That will be knockout indeed.
We've just seen our first knockout of the day, and the people in the crowd are loving it. Medical team now attending to Ebola. Probably going to be carried out on a stretcher.
I can see the chairman of Gurumada supporters in the arena hailing and enjoying and celebrating with other members of Gurumada. One of the Kudus members is lamenting for what happened.
A lot of blood now from Ebola. But thankfully he's fine, he's doing okay. He's going to be stretched out.
The
fans are not, fans of House Kudu are not loving what they say, but House Gurumada are excited because we've just witnessed our first knockout of the day. And of course, by none other than Bahagon Ali Kansila Senior, knocking out Bahagon Ebola. The crowd here at the Velodrome packed for this exciting Super Fight 3.
Bahagon Ali Kansila shannan da aka yi magalla wargi bai kai ga zuma ba.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a technical knockout,
replay. What a knockout there. Bahagon Ali Kansila with the connecting punch that just knocked him out. We've seen him fall to the ground, getting back up. But now, Ali Kansila delivered the last one. And now we're going to hear from our announcer.
ladies and gentlemen, after a technical knockout, we have a winner. Your winner, all the way from the house of Gurumada. Let's give it up for Bahagon Ali Kansila Senior.
And Ali Kansila has just been announced as the winner. Bahagon Ali Kansila Senior has shown exactly why he is senior.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next fight is still in the middleweight division. Introducing first, all the way from the house of Jamus. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 75 kilograms, let's make welcome Dogon Mota.
Our next fighter now getting introduced.
Dogon Mota from the house of Jamus, who's also contesting for the first time.
Contesting for the first time for a chance to get into DAMBE Warriors, the heavyweight division. Dogon Mota getting revved up by the musicians and the drummers. Apologies for our technical team. The last fight was a knockout.
And his opponent, all the way from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing in at 75 kilograms, let's make welcome for Deadly Dennis.
Our first international fighter competing. The Deadly Dennis is known as Dennis Cheryshev. Deadly Dennis. Dennis Cheryshev getting his carapace ready. We can see him now getting ready to step into the ring. Our first international contestant. Deadly Dennis, as he's known, Dennis Cheryshev, weighs 75 kg, stands at 1.82 meters with a reach of 1.83. Dennis Cheryshev up against
Dogon Mota from the house of Jamus.
Up against Dennis Cheryshev, all the way from Russia.
Nigeria, that's Russia. That's what Nigerians are eager to see this.
Yes, Nigerians were eager to see our first international bout. And here we go. Mota versus Dennis. Deadly Dennis, as he is known. Nice kick there by Mota. Wonderful jab again by Mota. Cheryshev has to be very careful. As you see him trying to get into the groove here. How deadly is the deadly Dennis? Yeah. Nice kick from Cheryshev. Wonderful. As he pushes him all the way to the ring side. Dennis is not taking this line down, but Mota, very well versed in Dambe, is fighting someone who is usually in the mixed martial arts. What do you think his tactic will be, Adam?
Yeah, he's trying his best to adapt to the Dambe style, but as you can see, he found it very difficult. Just start being trained.
But so far, he's doing well. No?
Exactly. Doing well. That Dogon Shege Mota, and I think even the Dogon Shege Mota is not finding it easy because he didn't expect it.
Yes.
He didn't see it coming. Yeah. So
he has to be really careful now because Cheryshev is growing in confidence. 27 seconds left. He has to know that this is not mixed martial arts. Cheryshev trying to grapple move, not exactly allowed in Dambe. But nice kick there by Cheryshev as Shiga Mota. It's been warned now by the referee. You can't lose your leg below the knees. But well done to Cheryshev, who has put in a good fight in this round one. As you can see, Shiga Mota getting...
Just like I said, the Nigerians and the Jamaican, the house of Germans, so-called Jamaican, they are also surprised. They are disappointed because it's not what they expect.
This is not what they expected.
Exactly.
But he's doing well. Look at that replay as we saw Cheryshev fall to his knee, but getting back up. Interesting bout as we prepare for round two. Shiga Mota has now taken off his headgear. As we see both fighters now get back into the ring.
From up, not down. Blow the face in the move.
The referee now cueing both fighters to go for round two. A shimmy there by Dennis. Shiga Mota weighing his options, trying to find an opportunity, but Cheryshev is very quick.
Very concentrated and focused.
Focus is important in this match.
Exactly.
As we see Cheryshev trying to find a way through Shiga Mota's defense. Shiga Mota also trying to put some daylight in between himself and the opponents. The deadly Dennis, as is known in Russia, up against Dogon Shiga Mota. Second round, and we're witnessing the first of its kind. Cheryshev used to be a mixed martial arts fighter. Nice jab there by Cheryshev, connects. Cheryshev fights with his left fist, Mota with the right. Mota has been unable to connect anything so far. What do you think of his tactics so far?
Yes, that is tactical. I think the referee has given him the go ahead from upward. You can hit, but
you can kick, but you can't kick down.
You can't kick down, exactly.
The referee has made that clear to Dennis and is adapting now. The match has been reset. 9 seconds left in this second round. And there goes the bell. The deadly Dennis hanging on, staying strong. Shigamota now also getting last-ditch instructions from his coach. Getting wet now. You can see instructions now flowing. From House Jamos, Shigamota getting last-ditch instruction. And here we go, round 3, as they touch hands. Dennis with a shimmy. Nice kick there by Shigamota. Stabilizing Cherishing.
Dennis also
another kick.
Showing him how to use the leg. This is how you use it. It's like directing him how to use the leg.
The leg.
Yeah, exactly.
You can kick above the trunk, but not below. And Dennis should be aware of that now. But Shigamota has the longer legs, so he's using that.
Partially, he's adapting to Dennis' type of fight.
But should he adapt to it, because he will just...
Yeah, he will lose to you.
He will lose, yeah.
Because he's new to it.
He's new at it, yeah.
Exactly.
You can see Dennis very good with his legs, but Shigamota trying to adapt to that style of fighting. I think he should go with his own style of fighting. Dennis still trying to do what he knows how to do best. But Shigamota is with the longer reach and is doing his best to stay in. Nice kick again from Shigamota. Dennis in this third round has to be very wary as Shigamota grows in confidence. They are yet to see any connecting blow from another kick again. Nothing really doing. Taking kick after kick.
Shigamota is still attacking. And delivering some punches. On Davis.
Dennis
dodging
the punches, doing very, very well to stay in the ring. Gotta give Dennis credit, because this is his first time in Dambe. You can see a bit of blood.
It's not easy. Yes.
And Shigamota has done very well as well to stay with him.
And just like I said, the Jamus and the Nigerians did not expect this. They're expecting knockout by Shigamota. So we can simply say that Dennis has
done well so far. Now we are waiting the judges to give us the results. Deadly Dennis, all the way from Russia, fighting in his first Dambe. All the way from St. Petersburg. And Shigamota of House Jamus awaiting the results.
This Dogo Shigamota communicating with our Haja Auta, telling him or being impressed by what he has done.
It seems that from the judges.
And at the same time, Alaji Auta is disappointed, highly disappointed in Dogo Shigamota.
Must be disappointed in himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. For taking this match to a draw.
Exactly. And you can't allow somebody to come to your house and win.
A foreigner.
Exactly. That's what he's saying.
there from the ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of superb boxing, we actually have a tie. So the judges have decided 1 more round, 1 more minute to determine the winner in this category.
You see the coaches from Russia trying to get the energy up for their fighter, Dennis. 1 more round, it seems. That was a tie. 1 more round to go. Dennis versus Shigamota.
Fight!
And Dennis is doing just about the same thing he did the first time. But now Shigamota is getting cautioned by the referee for disobeying the rules.
For holding his striking hand.
For holding his striking hand.
So it's against Dembe.
In the Dambe culture, you don't hold the striking fist of your opponent.
He's obviously disappointed, thinking that he can overpower him at once.
Because of
so he comes back angry.
His emotions.
Exactly.
And now
therefore,
we get the match reset.
Shigamota has to be very careful and control his anger in order not to land himself in trouble.
Jab after jab,
exactly.
As we see Dennis making use of his legs now. Wonderful jab there. Nice kick, backhand kick. Dennis doing his best to stay in shape. Shigamota applying all the pressure. Energy from the ringside. And we can see the Kara fist by Shigamota has come off, and that is the end of that round.
So I can say the 4th round is not easy for both of them.
Yeah.
So everybody
exhausted.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you can see the emotions getting the best of them. Deadly Dennis versus Shigamota in this heavyweight promotional fight as we await the judges to give us the final results. Take a look at that replay. Dennis did very well to connect and evade the punches. You can see he was holding the fist here. That's why he got yellow card.
The Nigerians are saying that they didn't expect Dennis to be this strong.
Yeah.
Being in the first time to fight Dambe.
The Russians are doing their best to get the energy up here on a away turf. They are in the capital city of Nigeria, so there's not too much support that they're getting here. But show of sportsmanship between the two of them, Shigamota and Denis Cherishov, all the way from Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still going to see another international fighter. So a lot. And now we go to the ring announcer to give us the results.
World Championship, DAMBE WARRIORS.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds and after a unanimous decision of 115 to 114, we have a winner all the way from the house of Jamos, Dogon Shigamota.
Daniel Muta has just been announced as the winner by unanimous decision. It was a close call, but Dennis, unfortunately, has lost this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, all the way from the House of Jammers, weighing in at 75 kilograms, let's make welcome Daniel Tula.
Daniel Tula now getting announced. This is his second time trying to get into DAMBE Warriors. I remember in Nasarawa when he was there last season, didn't make it in. Of course, he fought this season after Dogon Kilu was disqualified, but he's not officially a member of DAMBE Warriors. So you can see him now, Daniel Tula, going up against...
The ring is not new to Daniel Tula. It's not new to the ring. And he was attentively listening to Auta, telling him, do all you can do to retain your seat in DAMBE Warriors.
And his opponent, all the way from Poland, weighing in at 77 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome White Mamba.
The White Mamba, as he's popularly known, Mateusz Rajkak, weighing 87 kg, getting ready to step into the DAMBE Warriors League.
Obviously, White Mamba has adopted to DAMBE Warriors as a DAMBE style, the DAMBE music, as you can see the dances. He has been visiting various arenas to observe DAMBE and how the fighter responds to various music or songs from the DAMBE singers. As you can see,
White Mamba doing his best to get into the groove. White Mamba, Mateusz Rajkak, weighing 87 kg, stepping into the heavyweight ring against his opponent, Daniel Tula, who is a seasoned DAMBE warrior.
Yeah, so we can say White Mamba is not just a fighter, but also an entertainer.
Yes, he's got a lot of charisma. A lot of charisma to the man from Poland. Now we have the Polish White Mamba stepping into the ring. There he is, going up against Daniel Tula. And off we go, Daniel Tula versus White Mamba. Wonderful kick there by White Mamba. Mateusz Rajkak, Daniel Tula. Now getting cautioned by the referee. Daniel Tula in the blue trunk. Getting uppercut.
Delivery, the style of fight. Whosoever knows Daniel Tula,
that is his style.
That's his style of fighting.
White Mamba now has to be really careful. Daniel Tula, as they both grapple, the referee does his best to separate. Just about 50 seconds has gone in this
are not wrestling. You can say. What, Mama? Adapting wrestling.
And the referee resets the fight as White Mamba falls on the ground now. The energy in. The win.
Have mercy on me.
He's begging for mercy now.
He's begging for mercy from Daniel Lutula.
Daniel Lutula, she still applies pressure. Now White Mamba resorting to his wrestling tactics.
Exactly. Using his new, which is also against
Dambe rules.
Yellow card will be
brandished now. Yellow card brandished to White Mamba. And the bell goes for the end of round 1. You can see Daniel Lutula still breathing in pain.
What is it?
Daniel Lutula getting resuscitated from the ground. Honestly, the energy here at the Velodrome is insane. White Mamba getting cautioned yet again. You can't do that in Dambe. This is not the wrestling. This is not MMA.
This is Dambe.
This is Dambe.
Exactly.
We see that kick is allowed.
The kick is allowed.
The punch is allowed.
Also.
You can see Daniel Lutula just pummeling.
I think the punch is the number of punches delivering on him. Make it on. Forget all the techniques.
All the techniques of Dambe. So and he resorted to what he knows.
All he could do to save himself.
Yes. You can see White Mamba there apologizing as we prepare for round 2. Daniel Lutula now throwing himself at the Polish White Mamba. White Mamba now doing his best to dominate this round. Daniel Lutula has to be very careful. He throws another jab. Nice jab there. Wonderful from Daniel Lutula.
They have to stop him.
Now his fist has to be rewrapped. White Mamba, as is custom in Dambe, you can't fight with an unwrapped fist. And now action continues. White Mamba very good with his feet, and he's doing everything to show that. Daniel Lutula looking a little bit tired.
Exactly. He doesn't want to allow him because he understands the style of fight. He's losing.
Yet again, another technique that is not in Dambe exactly, but White Mamba, you must know, the former wrestler, and he's using all the tactics from wrestling. But this is Dambe. This is the most sought after combat sports in all of Africa. And you can tell because we're having interest from all over the world, from Russia, from Saudi Arabia, from Poland, from Algeria. Daniel Lutula stuck in this grapple with White Mamba.
I don't think Daniel Lutula is really working with the advice given to him by Nigeria and the Germans, telling him, make sure you teach him a lesson that he can throw it
when he will never forget.
Exactly. Not you can tell others while coming to Nigeria.
They're doing their best now to get him in the mood, because the Polish White Mamba still standing on his feet. Daniel Lutula also still very much in the fight. give him credit for his stamina. Even though his technique has been a little bit off.
As you can clearly hear from the singer, saying it will never be possible for a foreigner to come to Nigeria and defeat our own fighter. So it's really disappointing Daniel Tula and telling him to be very careful in order not to land Nigerians and the Germans to shame.
Shame. That is something that they will not take lightly at all. But the White Mamba is still doing his best to stay solid in the ring. The referee again separates White Mamba, throwing Daniel Tula to the ground. 1 minute, 29 seconds already gone. White Mamba still very much in this match. Daniel Tula looking out of sorts. Not much left in the tank of Daniel Tula as White Mamba continues to strike. The referee still cautioning him.
No.
Daniel Tula now grappling.
And holding his striking hand, which is against the rules.
Daniel Tula now doing his best.
He's exhausted.
Very much exhausted, but White Mamba still in the mix. It's a fight of stamina. It's a fight. Daniel Tula now losing all of his tank. White Mamba has fallen to the ground, asking for time. What is he asking?
No, he was asked to stop because
his fist has been.
Yes, and his hand is on track. Nigerians are shocked, Germans are shocked, as you all can see.
There's a foreigner taking Daniel Tula to the ropes. Both fighters now showing exhaustion, but they're still standing, still in it. Daniel Tula taking to the bleachers. You see the replay there as White Mamba tries to use wrestling techniques here in Dambe. Falls to the ground there, White Mamba. I think there's too much excitement between these two. They've forgotten what the rules are. They await
about her, the Germans and the Nigerians say, how about the Yellow Tula? We are disappointed in you.
Now we await results from the ring announcer to let us know who won this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fantastic traditional boxing, we have a winner with a combined score of 87-85. Here's your winner. Let's make some noise for White Mamba.
Has just been announced as the winner and crowd, I mean, sparsely are celebrating White Mamba. But you now see his fans now coming into the ring. White Mamba has just been announced as the winner of this bout, defeating Danielo Tula. Danielo Tula now must be breathing in shock, disappointed in himself, losing to a foreigner. But that ends all of our promotional fights as we move into the main event. Remember, if you're just tuning in, it is still Dambe Warriors Superfight 03, and we are yet to see our main event, the lightweight finals. Yarmage versus Nasarawa. In the middleweight is Shaban versus Dogon Messi, and of course in the heavyweight is Ali Kanim Belo up against Yan Sanda. A foreigner has just won a bout in Dambe Warriors. White Mamba from Poland is our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first fight for the main event in the lightweight division of the Dambe Warrior. Introducing first, all the way from the house of Kudu, weighing in at 63 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Yarmage.
The current champion of the lightweight division, Yarmage, now stepping into the ring from House Kudu in red trunks.
Observing his getting Kalajauta, telling him that all you could do to tendency of champion, and also know who you are going to face. Your opponent is also a troublesome. I wish Yarmage will heed to the advice.
And his opponent. And his opponents, all the way from the house of Jammers, weighing in at 65 kilograms. Let's make some noise for Bahagod Nasarawa.
Al-Janin Bahagan Nasarawa, the opponent of Yarmage, hoping to stop Yarmage from becoming a defending champion. Getting the energy revved up here, saying his prayers as he steps into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to be told that this is going to be serious. Serious. He wants to be the champion. While the champion wants to remain the champion.
Yes, of course, the champion always looking to remain champion. He has to go up against Al-Janin Bahagan Nasarawa. Round one is locked in. Yarmage, I must remind you, defeated Bahagan Zayanu in the last super fight in Lagos to retain his position as champion, to become champion, I beg your pardon. And now he'll be looking to retain his position as champion against Al-Janin Bahagan Nasarawa.
Why? The Jamus sent Al-Janin Bahagan Nasarawa to tell Yarmage that who are you to remain there forever. So I'm here to take the seat. So from Kudu to Jamus, that's what they want, that's what they're saying.
So this is House Jamus versus House Kudu.
Exactly.
Little or no action yet as we see Bahagan Nasarawa advancing on his opponent.
And you may be surprised why there's no punch up to this moment.
Yes,
because they have the same style of fighting. Points.
We've seen our first punch because in Dambe, if there are no punches for up to 2 minutes, there is a yellow card brandished to both fighters. But we've just seen our first punch. Yarmage being very careful. He's also known as the Little Kitten.
Well, the spirit of Nasarawa.
The spirit of Nasarawa up against the Little Kitten. We'll see who comes out on top.
But obviously, he's appeared now. We can all see him. He's visible to us and visible to Ermagi. As you all know, your fighters, they are all not after knockout. They are all fighters that are looking for points.
Okay.
This is the reason why there's no much punches up to this hour.
3 seconds left in this round 1. And there we go, end of round 1. Little or no action from Yarmage and Al Janin. Remember, this is our main event. Al Janin Bahaga Nasarawa up against Yarmage for the champion of the lightweight division.
And do you realize that every fighter that meets this match, they find it difficult to fight because a fighter wants somebody who is either higher or lower than him. So they find it very easy to fight.
Interesting analysis. Round 2 is underway as we see Yarmage. Yarmage now starting. We can see Al Janin Bahaga now. Al Janin Bahaga Nasarawa now applying pressure. Yarmage also doing his best to get in the mind of his opponents. A lot of taunting now by Yarmage. The energy now you can... Yarmage, I must remind you, has already defeated Bahaga Nasarawa this season earlier.
The first season champion.
Yes, but we were waiting to see if there will be a repeat or if Nasarawa will take it this time.
So we can see Yarmage is there as their Guru Mother, and now they are in the house of Jamus. Will they allow him?
58 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if they will allow. Daniel Utula, I know he's in trouble with his house right now. But let's see what happens here. It's still the Velodrome Superfight DAMBE Warriors League in Abuja. Coming to you live from the Velodrome. Lightweight Championship. Yarmage versus Al Janin Bahaga Nasarawa. 23 seconds left. And just similar to what we had in the first round, little or no actions, and they are both very technical fighters looking for points as opposed to the knockouts. And this round is wrapped up. A lot of instruction now given to both fighters. Now we're waiting for both fighters to assemble as we prepare for round 3. Look at the replay now as we see Yarmage ascending towards his partner, but this is round 3. A lot of grappling going on now. Yarmage must be careful here as Al Janin not taking any prisoners. Yarmage in his usual fashion, trying to dummy his opponent. Al Janin Bahaga Nasarawa not making this easy for Armage at all. The little kids struggling at the moment.
Like the coach of Abdel Nasarawa is telling him to stop changing your mind.
If you must go all in. Armage bouncing on his feet, trying to find the best way to attack. Aljanin Nasarawa very much secure in himself as he lunges. Nothing connects. Armage doing his utmost best to keep those punches flowing. No body shot here, it's all aimed at the head. And Nasarawa doing his best to evade all the attacks. Armage now, 20 seconds left. Armage now still advancing on his opponents.
Bahaga Nasarawa, as you all know, he always waits for an attack.
A nice dummy there, but after 3 rounds, it's very hard to call who won that round because both of these fighters are very technical, doing their best to evade each other's punches, but also land something of immense damage. Watching the replay now, we're seeing exactly what went down in that round 3. The fans are looking expectantly as we expect the results. After 3 rounds, it's gone to a tie. So we need a death match, sudden death. And you can see a lot of energy in this round now. Armage and Aljanin trying to win it all in this round. We see Armage knock Aljanin to the ground, but he gets back up real quick to continue to test himself. 50 seconds left in this sudden death last round.
As we all know, the last round is always tough. It's always the top. Fully knowing that if you lose it,
you lost everything.
Yeah.
It's like a penalty in football.
The last one for every fighter.
A lot of taunting now by Armage as he connects his own punches. We saw him start off with a lot of energy. 9 seconds left. Nice kick there by Aljanin, but is it enough? Armage and Aljanin giving the fans here a lot to think about, giving the judges a lot to consider. Remember that this is the largest prize ever. We are waiting the judges now to give us the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of competitive traditional boxing, we have a winner for the lightweight division. Your lightweight division champion with a score of 115 to 112 and cutting away a star prize of an Infinix phone. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Yaramage!
Yaramage has just been announced as the winner of the lightweight division, retaining his position as the champion.
Of champion twice, I think, in the history of DAMBE Warriors. In the history of DAMBE Warriors, I think Yaramage is the only champion who is still holding his seat as the champion from season 2 to season 3.
Well, from season 2 to season 3, yes, exactly. But we saw Bahagan Zayanu do season 1 and season 2. We saw Ramadan do season 1 and season 2. Yes, but unfortunately, Zayanu is not in this final, and even Ramadan.
And a star prize of 1 million naira.
Get ready now for the middleweight Shaban versus Dogon Messi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shaban is coming again
in the final.
Yeah, exactly.
Shaban versus Dogon Messi.
And again, Shaban is also from the house of Kudu. So are all the champions going to be all the champions coming from the house of Kudu? We can't say yet. What do you think?
I think that Shaban has a date with destiny. He was in the final last year. He was knocked out by Ramadan, and now he's shown that he is capable because he's back to the final, and his opponent is Dogon Messi.
And lucky enough, he was sent away from by the Jamus, and lucky enough he's meeting another Jamus. So let's see.
Now we go to the ring announcer to announce our next fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the middleweight championship of the DAMBE Warrior. Introducing first, all the way from the house of Kudu, weighing in at 68 kilograms. Let's make some noise for Shaban.
All the way from House Kudu, Shaban now stepping into the ring. Very athletic, very, very charismatic. Shaban stepping into the ring, looking to claim his first championship.
And his opponent, all the way from the House of Jammers, weighing in at 68 kilograms. Let's make some noise for Dogon Messi.
Dogon Messi.
Dogon Messi. Also observing the Gary. To Alaji Auta, where the song is saying, Dogon Messi, your attitude is fight. You are known for fight. And hope you are not going to disappoint your fans and also the Jammers. And thirdly,
Dogon Messi already this season defeated Shaban, but this time around things may be different or the same. We'll find out. Dogon Messi saluting the fans here. And off we go. Dogon Messi. Little or no action so far as we see Dogon Messi. Dogon Messi now advancing on his opponent Shaban. Very good with his feet. Very tall. Dogon Messi also just as tall. What do you think the strategy is
that's
for
why
Messi?
Shaban, despite being hungry and ambitious for this seat, he's still focused and calm to get the seat peacefully. But Dogon Messi is just seeing it as something that he can just get at once. But obviously, Shaban appears to be focused.
We'll see just how focused they are as we see Messi launch another attack. 1 minute left in this round one. Shaban, very athletic, very good with his feet. This season earlier when they met, Shaban looked like he was going away with the prize, but Dogon Messi pulled a stunning comeback in the third round and was able to win that one.
The style they are using, they are waiting for each other to be exhausted so they can continue striking, attacking.
Shaban lost to Ramadan last season and lost to Dogon Messi already this season, so he has a point to prove. But Dogon Messi, new to the league this season, has done very well, came second in the ranking, and that's how he made it here. Shaban was first, but is it enough to claim the championship? The bell goes for round one. Nothing doing in this first round.
Mr. Hugh, Yacha 2 million, knockout.
Round two now.
Mr. Hugh,
We go for round two. Dogon Messi versus, as we see Dogon Messi giving all his guts. Shaban now also retaliating, counter-attacking. Wonderful attack approach there by Dogon Messi. But Shaban smart enough to evade all the attacks. case you're just tuning in, Shaban versus Dogo Messi in the middleweight championship, fighting to be crowned the king of the middleweight division and for a prize of 1 million naira. A grapple that throws him to the ground. Dogo Messi gets back up to his feet.
Direct knockout. Irin wanda aka baya 2 million.
Wonderful approach here by Shaban. You can see Messi now getting destabilized. Shaban's strategy seems to be working. I've just been told now, if you win this round, you get $1 million naira, but if it's a knockout, it's 2 million. So the stakes are even way higher. With a brand new Infinix phone, the winner of this round, if it's a knockout, gets 2 million naira with a brand new Infinix phone. And that is the end of round 2. We're getting ready now for round 3. And here we go, round 3 underway. Remember, this is for a stake in the middleweight championship. Shaban in red trunk, Dogo Messi in the blue. Dogo Messi waiting to see. Nice attack there by Dogo Messi. Still no action yet, but Dogo Messi seems to be advancing. 1 minute left as Shaban throws a nice kick there. Applause rings out from the arena. Dogo Messi still looking for the best form of attack here. 17 seconds left on the clock. And now Shaban got himself into some bit of trouble, but he's got himself out of it. That is the end of round. You can see Dogo Messi now getting charged up by his coach, the face of Shaban, the face of a warrior that really wants to win. Look there in this moment of highlights as we see Shaban getting himself into a bit of a trouble, but getting himself out of it quickly. Now we await the judges for the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner after 3 rounds and a total score of 87-85. Your middleweight champion, Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the final fight for the heavyweight championship. Introducing first, all the way from the House of Jammers, weighing in at 75 kilograms, Yasanda.
And our first fight in the heavyweights, Garkuwa Yansanda getting ready to step into the ring. The crowd is loving what they're seeing. Yansanda revving up the crowd. The energy is electric.
And his opponent, also from the House of Jammers, weighing in at 75 kilograms. Let's make some noise for Ali Kanen Bello.
Ali Kanin Bello, just like Shaban, was in the final last season, has a date with destiny here to find his way, to find his hands on that trophy as the winner. But in his way stands Yansanda. The heavyweight championship, Yansanda versus Ali Kanin Bello. Now we're looking at some of the best fighters in Dambe Warriors. These are the big boys. Straight we go. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the Superfight Dambe Warriors from the Velodrome here in Abuja, as we see Ali Kanin Bello advancing on his opponents. And Colade Maro, your commentator. Yansanda doing his best now to overpower Ali Kanin Bello, who seems just too strong. Ali Kanin, the Beast Bello, as he's popularly known. And now both fighters are immobile, giving us nothing yet. And evading all the attacks from Ali Kanin Bello. Yansanda connecting the punches, but Ali Kanin Bello still standing his ground. Both of them, coincidentally, have headgear on. Both from House Jammers, fighting to become the heavyweight champion. Dogo Metakwasara currently holds that position, but this season didn't make it to the final. And this night we're going to find a new heavyweight champion. Would it be Yansanda? Would it be Ali Kanimbelo? The referee cautions Ali Kanimbelo, but you can hear the noise emanating from the arena here. A knockout in this round warrants a 2.5 million naira cash, but a win is just 1 million with the brand new Infinix phone. Now, round 2. A lot of grappling going on, but Ali Kanimbelo's headgear is just falling off as we see Yansanda now kicking in, but Yansanda's headgear as well is falling off. Interesting approach. Ali Kanimbelo locked in, looking like a reptile now, trying to... 2 punches there from Yansanda that connects to the face of Ali, but nothing doing his opponent. Garkuwa Yansanda has to evade the sheer power of Ali Kanimbelo and still inflict some pain of his own. Yansanda locked in now with Ali Kanimbelo just in between him and that prize, but he's still got, and he falls to the ground. Oh my word! Ali Kanimbelo, much to the cheering of the fans here, but gets back to his feet. Garkuwa Yansanda is doing his best now to make sure that the power of Ali Kanimbelo is not a problem for him. Garkuwa Yansanda, newcomer to Dambe Warriors League this season, but took the heavyweight division by storm, knocking out Dogo Metakwasara in that match in Katsina, making his way down here to the final. And Ali Kanimbelo, who was in the final last season, we're feeling very slighted. The energy in the ring now, very, very electric. Both fighters taking instructions from their coaches. As we see some replay action, see a lot of connecting punches from Yansanda, which brings Ali Kanimbelo to the ground. But here we go for round 3. And round 3 now, Ali Kanimbelo has resorted to grappling, but Yansanda still here, trying to make something happen for himself. The crowd revving him up.
Ali Kanimbelo, Alasan, Garkuwa going Yansanda from some house of Damus. They are really delivering the Dambe expected.
At the highest level, this is Dambe Warriors. Yansanda now doing his best to stand. Yansanda now getting caution. The referee. Yellow card for Yansanda.
2,500,000.
His fist is being rewrapped. You can see Ali Kanim Bello's left eye bleeding. But he's still holding on, still holding strong. Yan Sanda has done very well. The medical team has been alerted to attend to Ali Kanim Bello, who's bleeding now from his left eye. Ali Kanim, the Beast Bello. The second final in 2 seasons, and it's not looking good for him. Yan Sanda, despite being smaller in nature, has done well too.
I can say Ali Kanim Bello and the Jamus and the rest of the Dambe fans are expecting to see this. Considering what happened from the beginning of the season, what he has done to Dogo Netafasara, that proved to them all the legends pack well and here to take the seat.
Yes, it's not about how far, it's how well.
Exactly.
Ali Kanim Bello and Yan Sanda for the heavyweight championship. Nice block there by Ali Kanim Bello, but another connecting punch by Yan Sanda. As we see both of them now go toe to toe, blow for blow. The eye is still bleeding. The referee has to stop the fight again. Medical team being called up again. Yan Sanda is not happy with this because he wants to finish it. And the reset has been done. You can see Ali Kanim Bello bleeding to his pants. But the referee says he's fine enough to go on.
And some of the fighters are good to see themselves on bleeding, so they fight harder.
That's crazy. And that is the end of that round. Now we await the judges with the final decision. Taking a look at the replay to see exactly when Yan Sanda kept on pummeling that eye that has now caused a gash. It seems as though there was a tie. There's going to be one more round. You can see the drummers still drumming up the energy here at the Velodrome. As Ali Kanim Bello and Yan Sanda have to go one more round to find a final winner. Yan Sanda again starting out, but Ali Kanim Bello now resorting to grapple, which may just be his last chance to win the ever-elusive heavyweight championship.
As usual, every last round is always harder and always tough.
Exactly, they have 30 seconds left to find and dig deep the winner of this heavyweight championship. Remember, the winner goes home with 1 million naira, but if there is a knockout, it's 2.5 million and a brand new Infinix phone. Biggest cash prize of Dambe history, all coming to you from Dambe Warriors League. And now they both exhausted, just trying to keep themselves on their feet, and now the onus is on the judges to find the winner. It's the sudden death. We'll wait for the judges to give the final results as our ring announcer gets into the ring to let us know who is our heavyweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have your winner for the DAMBE Warrior Heavyweight Championship. Your winner with a final score of 118 to 111. Let's make some noise as he casts away a star prize of 1 million naira and an Infinix phone. Ladies and gentlemen, to make the presentations for all the winners across the categories, I have the pleasure of inviting the management of Infinix Mobile, the managing director of DAMBE Warriors, and also the management of the Federal Ministry of Arts and Culture.
Ba a tare ma hanya kirkeci maimakon biya kada hana wanka ai yaƙi sai dolalle yaƙi sai an sa dambe ya zama kuɗi yan dambe kuma yi da hankali hilin dambe ya zama kuɗi ai dambe ya zama kuɗi yan dambe kuma yi da hankalin ku ga dambe ai in ka ji ana kace na ce wala fi arziki bai zo ai in ka ji ana kace na ce sa'a dai zaki ina son tuba kiɗin gana ka ya hana min tuba ga kyauta ga dambe zaki jimina mai wuya kiyo ga talaka.
All right. And this is how we are looking to round things up. Yasanda, winner of 1 million naira. DAMBE Warriors, a Superfight 3 in the heavyweight division. Great outing for him. And it's been an exhilarating moment here at the Velodrome of the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abuja. We have witnessed some amazing fights here, and no doubt, all of these young men who are becoming great personalities and are coming into the purview of most Nigerians and, of course, all across the continent of Africa are more than happy to be seen also. And it's been a great broadcast out here for every one of us. We have had an amazing time here as we've seen 9 fights on the card. And great outing also for the super fights we have witnessed here in Abuja. No doubt, we're looking forward to Season 4 and what that has to offer as we continue with Season 4 of the DAMBE Warriors League all through. And I hope you have actually had a great time with us out here with all of our broadcasts. Let's enjoy some of the tidbits, if you have missed any of it, of how things went down today. And from myself and, of course, all of the guys right here in Abuja, have yourself a lovely day because the house get me so. I don't work out.